Chapter 20. The Water Fountain. There was a splash across the cosmos when the mermaid whispered, "I didn't know you also have dual citizenship." With curiosity, the mind wondered about the splash when I found a way to allow the soul to move with extreme speed. Only when we are no longer confined by the physical body do we understand how free our spirit is to move across all galaxies. Just as I wondered where the mermaid was, my spirit found her at a great water fountain. Oh, it was her, my lover, out of her human form, as she had floated up into the astral spaces when I asked her, "What do you mean, dual citizenship?" They say that the best artists have dual citizenship. They exist in the seen world and also the unseen as well, she said. Where are we? The divine opening. This channel is my favorite water fountain, said the mermaid. But in order for my soul to reach this place, it meant that my heart was broken. And so I wondered about the mermaid's life before me. Oh, what on earth had broken her open? Now, before I could say anything, I wondered about the power of this water fountain when it revealed a secret of its own inner knowing. The water fountain was like a spinning wheel where the astral plane focused fluid energy. Here the mermaid had risen out of her body to a plane beyond the earth, where she sat on the edge of a great whirlpool, with her tail splashing in the edge of this great water fountain. This cosmic energy flowed with ripples, while the mermaid wore a beautiful waistband of divine pearls. "What took you so long?" said the mermaid. "Are you psychic?" She smiled, but never quite responded, and so I continued. This may sound strange, but there are a bunch of different necklaces that help me talk with spirits, and the last one I touched, well, it broke open my last life, as it exposed all sorts of stuff from my past. And if it didn't expose those little cracks, my spirit would have never been freed to rise this far up. But in order for us to get here, it means that something broke us. "And what do you make of it?" said the mermaid. "Oh, I don't know what to make of the past. It never seems to last." "No, what do you make of this gift, the water fountain and its divine presence?" she said. With my spirit out of my body, I looked down at the earth before I tuned into the cosmic water fountain, where a great swirl went somewhere inward or outward. Meanwhile, the mermaid's smile revealed she was ready to go for a swim as her tail tapped the mysterious cosmic shore, which set forth a series of ripples. "I don't know what to make of this. What is it?" "Don't freak out, but it's a cosmic uterus," said the mermaid. "Like a reproductive system? So this is where children come from?" "Not all of them, but this is an opening where we welcome in the spiritual souls beyond us. Virgins get free access to the divine water fountain. Sometimes good witches do too. Mermaids are forever connected here, as it represents a channel that is totally pure, where spiritual souls can pass through," she said. At that moment, fresh insight hit me square in the gut, and I remembered how in our human bodies, this mermaid and I had shared quite the special night. "So, about the other night," I stalled. "Are you wondering if I'm pregnant?" she asked. I nodded yes. "Not yet. When you offered me your gift, I was past ovulation, yet I still came so high, all this way, because I'm ready to summon our children." And about this water fountain, you're saying it's like a portal or a divine channel? So is this the birthplace of all children? Kind of, but not quite. When two people create children on the physical plane with physical bodies, the soul that enters the womb is associated with the earth realm because of that child's destiny. On earth, a soul may get a bit heavy if it gets in a sort of loop upon that planet. And such a soul keeps looking for life again and again because earth is all it knows. It's actually quite difficult for a soul to get a living body. And so, in one way, it's a great treasure to get so lucky. But there is also a risk to life on earth as well. Because if a soul continues to incarnate on earth, but refuses to learn the lessons or accrues really heavy karma, then the cycle of lessons begins to increase in intensity, which keeps them stuck upon that planet. In the simplest way, we could think of life on Earth as a curriculum, and if you can't pass the grade you're in, you've got to keep taking it again and again. Unfortunately, there are not too many women who find this water fountain, even though it's the purest place to bring spiritual souls into the Earth planet, said the mermaid. But then how does the Earth have so many children? So as there are women on the Earth who give birth to children, it happens through a sort of Earth soul recycling. What I'm saying is that the soul is not bound by the Earth, but so often a soul gets weighed down by its past choices and actions. Picture what happens when someone is filled with hatred. Eventually, their soul is going to have to work through that before they can move past it. Believe it or not, each life is filled with lots of turbulence, but this can become a supreme blessing. Typically, the souls that experience the greatest hardship have the best chance to purify their spiritual essence, said the mermaid. Just then, there was a splash through the water fountain, and in the blink of an eye, a ripple stretched far out into the cosmos when I'm certain that this type of energy could never die. Did you see that? Sure did, as I've been watching all the spiritual beings through the cosmos, and that one there just gave us a flash. It's observing us as it's a supernova, said the mermaid. A supernova? That's right. Because when you get insight into having a child, it means that child is signaling you. Because when a soul graduates from the earth, it goes far beyond into all of existence, and great beings can create chain reactions that ripple out into the cosmos and create explosions called supernovas. Novas are powerful and rare, and they can even be summoned down and brought forth into a living earth body. It's not easy to convince a supernova to be incarnated into a child, but it's not impossible, said the mermaid. How did you learn about this stuff? My mother. She went through 14 years battling cancer, and by doing that, she purified my family's line of karma. All women can bring souls into the world, but it takes a very special woman to bring a spiritual being onto the earth. Some souls come from higher planes of consciousness, and most people would never even realize that such spiritual beings live among us. These great beings were called in from distant dimensions through the purest human women, and when this happens, the entire earth is blessed to host such spiritual beings. Have you ever heard of Jesus' mysterious birth from Mary the Virgin? Oh, there are all kinds of legends that whisper about mysterious children. But we mustn't forget how there are souls from many spiritual planes that come to visit the earth and all of its nations, said the mermaid. So how does it happen? How do we call in spiritual beings to come through this water fountain and join us in the earth nations? It takes the proper conditions, like magnetism and attraction, but this all starts from a woman and a man uniting in sexual union, but only when they are bonded through the highest vibration. This process isn't effortless, but rather it takes a great deal of intention. If the man and woman work together, their sexual union can be so pure that it becomes a song that calls in a distant spiritual being to become one of their children. That way, the spiritual energy feels safe to dwell within a human body. But even though this sounds simple, it's not so easy. To raise your vibration to the highest consciousness means your soul has to be purified of its own past actions. That means one has to face and heal your current family's past karmic lineage. This can be a long process, or if you're determined, a person can make fast progress. But in order to purify your vibration, there's a lot to let go of, said the mermaid. I think I understand. And so in order to even reach this water fountain, our own soul has to be so free, so purified, and so vulnerable that we break right open. The mermaid nodded. Like a seed being planted, the weight of our past won't allow us to rise. But when we are freed from it, we reach with ease. Take a moment to notice how humans cannot see the soul within the body, yet on earth we are all covered by a great mystery, said the mermaid. And the souls, the spiritual beings waiting on the other side of this cosmic uterus, can they hear us? If we co-create with pure presence, we can certainly call out to that supernova. Yet it's up to any given spiritual being to make the decision, to decide if they wish to move in with us, said the mermaid. What do you mean, move in with us? She rubbed her flat belly, which held her womb. So let me get this straight. You come out here to this water fountain, waiting to see if there's a spiritual being who's ready to come to earth. I'm just stargazing, seeing if any soul is up for an earthbound mission. But in order for their visit to happen, you and I need to get busy and build a human body and summon a spiritual being. Only after I'm pregnant can a soul decide if it wants to come with us to our home planet, said the mermaid. Right. And how expensive does a child cost? Don't worry. If you get a spiritual one, God covers it, she winked. And this water fountain, it's a giant uterus. So does that mean I'm not allowed to swim in it? It's the gate of destiny, which is like a channel for all beings, she said. And how do we raise our vibration to call a child in? Let us examine a concept in Chinese medicine called Jing. Jing is the life force, which is the essence of the soul. It lives within all of us and governs growth, development, reproduction, and longevity. We all have Jing, and it's a sort of life force that is invisible within us. But so often, our choices, diet, or habits can delude us, but we can also take action to maximize it. Have you ever seen someone who glows, or someone who really takes great care of their mental, physical, and spiritual health? Someone with great love carries abundant Jing, and so we must take care of our own Jing if we are going to raise our vibration to the highest, said the mermaid. And that way, we can summon a supernova to come move in with us. Again, a flash erupted, far off in the cosmos, when both of us were in awe. What if that's the soul of our future child that we just saw? Wouldn't that be something? Said the mermaid. And have you ever heard anything about a holy grail? Might this be the gateway to it? Giving birth to a spiritual child is the holy grail. Creating a child and sustaining a family is the holy grail within all existence. To bring a spiritual being into human form so that it can have its own experience is the greatest miracle. If we were to summon a spiritual being from a distant dimension and allow it to pass through the gate of destiny, we could even heal the world, said the mermaid. A cosmic flash lingered on what I thought might be a supernova far above the water fountain, which was a bridge to an even higher dimension. So just curious, when's the next time you're coming back to Earth? Can I cook you breakfast? I'll be back before long, but I want to take a swim in the water fountain because it's the closest I can get to our future children before my next ovulation, said the mermaid. So you really know what you're doing. I know I'm called to be a mother, but I'm still waiting on our child's father, she winked. There were so many spiritual beings up above, and they all seemed to be waiting to come down and be brought into the worlds of life. Yet some of them seemed to be stalling, as if something wasn't quite right. But why don't the spiritual ones jump down to join us? And whenever you're ready, I'll help you become a mother. I would like that very much, but I think these spiritual beings are extra cautious of the earth monsters. Sometimes journeying down to earth comes with its fair share of risks. But at the same time, if a soul stays true to God, the reward is the greatest. Earth is a very rare planet, and all it takes is one life on Earth for a soul to make changes throughout the entire cosmos, said the mermaid. Now the mermaid jumped into the water fountain and began to swim with the cosmic waves. Anything she touched turned to magic. Then a moment later, she went into the eternal ocean, oh so far away. Wait, what did she mean about earth monsters?